At 81, Diana Ross lives a life far different from the glamorous image many fans remember. Her struggles became public in 2002 when she was arrested for DUI in Tucson, Arizona, with a blood alcohol level more than twice the legal limit. The mugshot shocked the world, but it was only one chapter in a long story of triumph, heartbreak, and controversy. Born on March 26, 1944, in Detroit, Michigan, she was originally named Diane Ernestine Earl Ross. A simple clerical mistake on her birth certificate changed Diane to Diana, a small error that ultimately became the name known around the world. Growing up in Detroit's North End, she lived next door to a boy who would also become a music legend, Smokey Robinson. The two families were close, and their shared love of music planted the seeds for future stardom. Ross's childhood, however, was not easy. When she was 7, her mother became seriously ill with tuberculosis, forcing Diana and her siblings to live with relatives in Alabama. The experience taught her resilience and determination. By her teenage years, Ross was living in Detroit's Brewster Douglas housing projects, where poverty and crime were common but dreams of success were strong. Alongside Mary Wilson and Florence Ballard, she formed a singing group that would eventually become the Supremes. After years of persistence, they were signed by Motown founder Berry Gordy in 1961. Success did not come immediately, and the group was even mocked as the no-hit Supremes. Everything changed in 1964 with the release of Where Did Our Love Go?, which topped the Billboard Hot 100 and launched them into global fame. Over the next few years, the Supremes produced a string of hits like Baby Love, Stop, In the Name of Love, and You Can't Hurry Love, becoming the most successful female group of their era, second only to the Beatles in record sales at the time. Behind the scenes, however, tensions were growing. Ross gradually became the center of attention, often receiving more promotion, money, and spotlight than her bandmates. In 1967, the group's name was officially changed to Diana Ross and the Supremes, a move that deepened the rift between Ross and the others. Florence Ballard was eventually replaced, and the group's unity collapsed. Ross left the group in 1970 to pursue a solo career, which quickly succeeded with hits like Ain't No Mountain High Enough. She also entered Hollywood, earning an Academy Award nomination for her performance as Billie Holiday in the 1972 film Lady Sings the Blues. Despite professional success, Ross's personal life was filled with complicated relationships and painful losses. Her romantic connection with Motown founder Berry Gordy remained secret for years, and he was later revealed to be the biological father of her daughter Rhonda. She later married music executive Robert Silberstein, with whom she had 2 daughters, Tracy and Chudney. In 1986, she married Norwegian shipping tycoon On Nays Jr. in a lavish wedding attended by celebrities and royalty. They had 2 sons together, but the marriage ended painfully when Nays publicly announced their separation on television before Ross even knew about it. Rumors of his affair with another woman soon followed, devastating Ross and pushing her deeper into emotional struggles and alcohol dependency. Tragedy struck again when Ross's brother Arthur T-Boy Ross was murdered in Detroit in 1996, a loss that deeply affected her. Over the years, she also faced legal battles, public controversies, and criticism for her tough management style. Her arrest for drunk driving in 2002 brought intense media scrutiny, and she entered rehab programs to deal with her addiction. Even after divorcing On Nays Jr., she was shaken by his death in a mountaineering accident in 2004. Despite all the turmoil, Diana Ross remains one of the most influential figures in music history. Her career reshaped pop and soul music, broke racial barriers, and inspired generations of artists. Yet behind the fame and legendary success is a woman who endured heartbreak, loss, and personal battles that fame alone could never solve. Her life story is not just about stardom but about resilience, ambition, and the heavy cost that sometimes comes with living in the spotlight.